Welcome to the stream. Thought I'd unmute it and I hadn't. Alright, I don't really have any specific plans for this stream. So we're really just going to mess around and see what we can come up with. I didn't get time to film anything or to look for any videos that I might be able to add some music for, so yes, hoping it works out. I guess let's get right into it. Quickly checking something. Alright. New score. Okay, normally I have an idea of what I want to write before I pick the type of orchestra, but let's... I think let's give ourselves as much room. Let's do a full symphony orchestra. We will get rid of some instruments. Yeah. Full orchestra. I mean, we can change things later on. Just put my name in here, so that's at least on record. Okay, first things first. What don't I want? Well, we never use this snare drum. Let's get rid of that quickly. And and a bass drum. I'm not going to use that. And a harp. Oh wait, hang on. What? Oh man. There we go. Get rid of the harp. We've kept our tuba and our trombone stuff. Good, we didn't take anything out that we don't want to take out. No, I think that's all. I could add in a choir here. I could add in a piano, but I don't feel the need to at the moment. So let's start with a good old-fashioned. All right. I'm going to start by showing you guys something. Have you ever wondered, you see it in so many trailers, they call it one term I've heard for it is the BAMF sound effect. It's the Christopher Nolan, well, you'll hear it when it's done. And it basically, all it is, hang on, we need trombones also. That's not what I wanted. Hang on a second. That's what I want. I think this is correct, but we'll see now. And then that's it. Okay. Oh, and one last thing that we need to put in is our timpani. And you end up with this effect. That didn't work. That failed. But that's sort of going to be a lot sharper than that. Okay. But now imagine that, but like 100 times louder and a lot sharper and a lot more sudden. Maybe we need a bass drum in there also. I think though we've got to start. I think we've got to start. Let's do. What's this about now? Oh. Now my phone's doing weird things. There we go, fixed. That was strange. Okay. This setup sucks. Got stuff balanced here just so I can re-chat. Okay. Where where were we? Oh yeah, we're busy filling in. Oh wait, hang on. Why is this all? Oh shucks. We don't need that to be. I don't know. Maybe we will make it like that, but not yet. And that. Now we. It's a bit of a cliche way to start the piece, but I was going to go down, 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 down. But I don't know. Let's have a listen. Maybe. I've got an idea. At least for the start of this thing. So a lot of stuff to have to copy over. And then the other thing is obviously take out every second timpani. Okay. Okay, the only thing is it's a little bit slow. Otherwise it is kind of working. Also... Okay, now I'm starting to get in... I feel like I'm getting into a bit of a groove, which is good. I have a feeling this is going to have a Nolan-esque type of sound. Not that that was the intention going in, but you never know. I mean, when you're doing this type of stuff, and it's sort of brand new, you never know where the piece is going to take you. That's what I love about this type of work. Oh, and then we need to change it. This is set to 120. We need to set this to... let's get back to palettes. No, not time signatures. What's it? Tempo. What? No. Wait. There. It shouldn't be 80. It should be... We had it at 120. I'm going to make this about 140. Should be fine. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Now... we need to add a little bit of something. The question is, do we put it into strings or woodwinds? I think strings, because at the end of the day, what we're actually adding in here is rhythm. So that means we need... Okay. Except that's... Okay, let's just first make sure that that actually functions the way I want it to. Okay, that didn't... I'm listening to that again. Also, staccato that, please. It's okay. We're not there yet. That's not the full sound by any stretch of the imagination, because we need this to be fifths, I think. So if that's a G, it's not letting me listen to it, so I'm going to have to just go by... So what you've got for the musically inclined is a melody in the first violins and a counter melody in the second violins. There we go. Okay. But I like it. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm wondering if we shouldn't start with the if we shouldn't build into that, so to speak. That's what I'm wondering. Think. Like, you could just have like 2 bars. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to move all of this up. That's essentially... yeah, okay. It's a pity you can't just drag. You see, you have to... Okay. How many bars? Okay, I just need to imagine this. Okay. It's going to... there, I think. Wait. Halfway through. So bar 5. Bar 5. Okay. Because what's going to happen is we're going to have this stuff. Sorry. These 2 bars here of music. Like that. Okay. And then the other thing is we need... so let's just... what does that sound like? That could be a good build. But instead of putting this here... okay. We put it here. Okay, trust me. Oh, shucks. Wait, okay. Do that. No, hang on. It's from here. Why is it doing... wait. It's... Oh, yes, yeah. Okay, you know what? We'll get to that part in a minute because we're confusing myself here. So what we want is to move this into a lower position. I actually want my violas maybe to play it. Okay. And then maybe put what would work well from a what about oboes? I wonder if oboe will do it. But then we've got to put oh, that might be too high though. Oboe is too sharp. Something softer. I like a clarinet. But I think we need to... There. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Okay. It kind of works. But... or you could make the clarinet just play a chord. Because we've only got one viola section, but we've got two clarinet sections, so could also do that. That works. That's okay. That's our solution. That's nice and haunting. And then we need to put, and I might make this a slightly faster. Okay. Then you bring in your strings, your first and second violins. Okay, so from the start, let's hear what this sounds like. Let's hope it works. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's just sort out the strings here. Which, that's going back to, well, it's just this again, I guess. We might keep the clarinets going. I'm going to move this to there. Got an idea with that. We need to do that. And yeah, let's maybe keep the clarinets doing their thing. I think it'll work. We can always change it. Okay, so going from our clarinets. Dude, you guys can't hear this. Okay, now bring the violins. Oh, the clarinets stopped. I should have kept the clarinets going. That's my bad. Okay, let's try that again. So from halfway through clarinets, violins come in now. Okay, now one thing to be careful of when you're building up this long, right? Because the thing is, we are how many bars? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're 16 bars in, folks. Almost 30 seconds into the piece, and we're still building up. So when you're that far in, it's very easy to lose track of how many bars you are. Well, how many bars each section is. So we have a 4 bar here. Bearing in mind this is a 4/4. So we don't particularly want any 2-bar sections unless we're doing something like there's a specific reason for it. So we've got 4 bars. They're not clarinets by themselves on 4 bars. Oh, okay, so we're already off, aren't we? Let's okay, I'm gonna have to quickly listen to this again just to make sure that we're sounding right. Okay. Alright, that's the intro. It's fine. I feel like we need to do the whole thing again. Otherwise our timing is going to be off. We either need to just copy and paste, or we can add more to the violins, but I don't think we need to. Let's have a listen. This is from when our violins come into play. No, this is fine. Okay, so we've got a build up. Now we need to have something, because we're building up tension here. We've got to have a release of some kind. Even if it's not a major release, it's got to at least be something. So but what? There's a couple of options. We can either do like an orchestral hit, or we can change the rhythm. I need to listen to this again. Sorry, but where's our violins are starting here? Well, the other thing we can do is just add in a third harmony. Oh, sorry, a second harmony, because we've got melody and harmony. That's our melody line, that's our harmony. Or you could bring in brass. Let's listen to this again and then we'll make a decision. Any suggestions in chat, feel free, by the way. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. That may or may not work. We're going to bring on French horns. I don't know if this is going to be loud enough for the French horns, so we'll put it into both just in case. And we'll go from here. Okay, so we're getting that effect. But, or, here's the key thing. Because we're going to come back to this phrase, maybe we only bring this in at that point. I think we break. I think we come into this later. I think we break. But then you need something like. How fast is this? Okay. So I'm going to move this up just so I don't forget the. Put it like there, for instance. Okay. When do we come into it? This bar here. You see, this is the other thing. You got to be careful. Put a random note in there to kind of tag it. Put that there. Okay. We want quarter notes. What? Dun, 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 dun. And then our okay. This is in the wrong line. My bad. So you end up with this. Okay, but of course, bearing in mind that we are cutting. What are we cutting? You know what? Do that. Just to give it a little bit of a. Yeah. Okay. But we need to fix what the rest of the orchestra is doing because. To do that. That might just work. Okay. So. And then let's, of course, just copy. Get rid of that garbage. We need to copy. And then we'll put a harmony in with our trumpets. Or our trombones maybe in a minute. I don't know yet. Let's just hear what that sounds like. Going from here. Okay. It's better. The melody is not quite right. The took out notes. I had it there. It's fine. Okay, so we got a little bit of a harmony going on there. Let's have a listen. That's better. Okay. Harmony on the trumpets. Alright. Easiest way is to take this. Well, to literally just copy and paste, and then you're going to drag everything up 5 notes, 5 steps. And then you listen, realize how messed up it is, and then make corrections where you need. So that's a nice, easy way if you ever want to make a sub-harmony. It's a kind of a cheat way, but hey, in fact, it's exactly what we have done here. That's a G. Well, technically it's not, but for the purposes of this conversation, that's a G, and that's a D, right? It's a fifth apart, so yeah. We'll put that into here, and it puts it into the correct place. That's a D, technically. Or rather, it's written in the space of a D, but actually it's a C. Just trust me on that. So we're going to make this a C, D, E, F, G. I'm going to simplify this. It's easier to trust me on this. It'll be easier to do this. And it'll sound better too. Believe that's the harmony. We might need to move that up to get that sound going more. Okay, let's hear what this sounds like, shall we? I'm just so that we don't get that hiccup. I think the trumpet should have the melody, and I think the counter melody should be in the horns. But before we do that, is that right? Yes, that's better. Okay. Okay, but like I say, actually, hang on. Let's just listen to this again. Because you see how the trumpet sounds like the melody now. Okay, that's because it's a sharper sound. It's a your French horns are softer sound than your trumpets, so we need to yeah, grab this and put it there. Grab this, put it there. So it's a bit like playing. Put it there. And put it there. Oh wait, before we copy that. Well, no, okay, let's just see if it works. Just the reason they're yellow notes is because it's hard for the French horn. Not that they can't do it. Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen. We actually want this to be an octave down, and that to be an octave up. So let's. That's what she wants. Yeah, okay. Sorry for the quick stopping and starting. I just. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now let's hear. Okay, we're getting there. You see, we're getting there. We just need to move this up an octave, and then I'm not convinced about this harmony, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Okay. Does that match what we've got here? Yes, it does. So, whenever you drag stuff up and down, you will have to double check accidentals, by the way. Okay, so this should sound better. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, let's try that again. Oh wait, hang on. I think that's right. Not bad, not bad. We'll polish it later, but for now, you know what we can do? We can bring in a crash. Do we really want a crash there? I think what we want in our strings is a very quick da-da type of a thing. What are we playing in there? Let's do a... This will add the... It's a little bit of... And I think we need staccato. Okay, listen to this. I don't know. I don't know if I want to maybe... Da-dum, dum, da-dum. Yeah, we could add just a straightforward quarter note. Just like that. We could do that. Because it feels a bit too short. That kind of works well. Okay. But we still don't have a melody, folks. What we have is a build-up, which is not such a bad thing. I mean, oftentimes in a film you don't really want a melody per se. Let's have a listen to this from the start. And we'll see what we've got. I feel like it needs to be faster. And then we need to make that 2 more bars, but obviously changing the melody up slightly. So for now, let's just do... I feel like it's at the end of this that we really... almost like crescendo it. Subtle change might just do it. Because you want it to be different. You want to try and refrain. So, let's face it. Let's just zoom out a little bit, right? These 4 bars throughout the entire piece are identical to these 4 bars here. Okay, fine. I'm sorry, these 4 here. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So let me just do this. These 4 bars here, okay, throughout the entire sheet, not just the highlighted music, are exactly the same as these 4. I mean, obviously I've changed the note now, but I just copied and pasted. You don't really want to do that. If you can, you want to make a change of some kind, whether it's a rhythmic change, dynamics, changing notes, so long as you have something different. You always want to be changing things up. It's just one of those rules that I don't know who wrote it, but it's the way that I was trained. You don't want to have the same thing happening for too long. Obviously in a film it's a bit different because sometimes you're building mood. So you kind of need it to stay the same, because the music always needs to complement what's going on the screen. Doesn't mean it can't stand out and be its own thing, but you know. But the point is, in general, you want change if you can. And in fact, that's actually one of the things we can do right now, is we can add a bit of dynamics in from the start. Or not from the start. We'll do it from here and we'll start to crescendo. Well, yeah, we'll start to crescendo up a little bit. Only for 4 bars. When does the... So there. We'll do a... Yeah. And then we're going to actually knock this back down to no. Here's what we do. Yeah. Check this, okay? How's this for an effect? You crescendo, and then with here, I forget what the starts at again. I somehow think it starts on an MP, so we'll be crescendoing up to like a forte by the time we get this point. So maybe what we do, I don't want to build up too much, that's the problem. Well, mind you, this is not human beings that are going to be playing this, so we actually don't have to worry. Go up to here, that, not, oh shucks. There, okay. Then we do two things. With this lot, we're going to trick the listener slightly. We're going to knock that back down to MF. How do we do this? I don't want to push it too hard. That's the thing. So I think we then go... This might work. I hope it works. Until we get to this part. We crescendo again. And this time we make this part forte. And we don't need to use any more crescendos. Okay, let's listen to this from the start with added dynamics. We've doubled up on that. That's a forte. You know what we're going to do? I don't know whether we should bring this down or bring it up again. Let's do that. Okay. I hope it's not too much of a change. Let's have a listen from the start with dynamics now. At this point it stays the same volume. Then you're going to hear it getting louder and louder. It's very gradual. You can barely hear that it's getting louder. I'm just going to start clipping if I've got it that loud. Here we go. Crescendoing so much now. I put the my bad, I put this on the wrong bar. It was working, and then I went and put the mezzo forte on the wrong bar. Sorry, folks. I kind of want... I kind of want to do this. But then I want to go back up to forte here. So let's do But from here is where you want it. Which means that's going to be too... the hell? This is starting to get slow and we've barely started this piece. I think we want that. And then we want this to be forte. I don't know if it's going to work. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Let's go from when our trumpets come into play, shall we? Doesn't seem to be making a difference. But we do need to go, so we're just going to take this out. Dude. Thank you. Okay. Which means we don't need the Fs here either. And we need to fix the there we go. So that'll give us the extra push that we need for that last bar. I want to just fix that. Why is that there an MF there? I must have forgotten to take that one out. Okay, so let's have a listen to this again. Quick question. Let's listen to that last bar. Ooh, it's quite harsh. Whoopsie, sorry. That's not... That'll come later. I don't know. It's I need to be strong, but we don't need to be like ear bleeding strong. This isn't the final thing yet. That'll work. That'll do. I almost want this to be... Yeah. That's going there because what we're actually going to do... Oop. Timpani, you have to always... At least I always have to put those accents in just so I can hear them above the... And then put a crash in there just for... yeah, just so that I can hear them above everything else. Oh, excuse me? I don't know if that needs I think it does, but we'll just listen. Yeah. Does. Okay, let's quickly save this before we lose our progress, and then we'll listen to it. And that's the end of the first section, by the way. That's the first section done. What do we call this? Any suggestions in chat, by any chance? Because I'm kind of feeling like... almost sounds like a volcano. You know what I mean? Like... exploding. Let's call it volcano for now. We can always change it later. In fact, while we edit... come on. Okay, let's listen from the start and hear what it sounds like and make sure that we're happy with it before we move on. Oh, one more thing we were going to do. Sorry. Before we do this, I said I was going to make it a little bit faster. Okay. Here we go. That adds a little bit more to the tenseness. That happens to come at a good time. But that's not where we'll actually put that. But look at this, folks. First section, and we've only got another 4 bars left. Let me just listen to this part again, and I'll make sure that we can't end on that. Because that'd be swell if we could. It kind of works somehow. Let's put in a just for laughs, folks. Dum, bum. And then put in a with our no, actually make that our trombones. Does that so we only have brass playing, but let's just listen. Ooh, that's okay. I've got an idea. I was going to end the stream right here, but no. Heck with this, I've got an idea. We need to add some measures though. Okay. Now keep that there. Wait a minute. it's a third of that. Just having to do maths here. Why is this staccato, by the way? Not supposed to be. Okay, check this out. So we resolved a chord, you see. So but of course we'll add some strings in just a second. Let's just... My only issue is we need more... And then we need to add this into here, is it? Does that help? Kind of. Only thing missing really is timpani. So but then this needs to be this can't be a C though. That might work. We'll probably work on that. I'm not convinced about that one. But we'll see. So let's have a listen again from the start. I don't know about this brass section. I must be honest with you. Listen to what this sounds like by itself. Yeah, that's where our problem's coming in, definitely. Let's try that. No. Go back to what it was. That's a dissonant chord, man. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, now the only thing to fix is there's a dissonance going on. I can hear it. Yeah. Does that work? Kind of. I like the way the bass is going, but it's not. There's something wrong. That now matches the... Okay. You're almost getting like a growl. That sounds better. And then straight back into what we had is what the thing would be. So let's save this and let's listen from the start. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is 34 bars. 35 bars. Which means it's a timing issue somewhere. That shouldn't end on an odd number of bars. But we'll see now. Let's have a listen from the start, and then I'm probably going to close the stream because I'm tired. And when it comes to this type of work, I mean, you can only do, excuse me, so much at a time. But look, it's a good start. Very good start. Okay. Let's go. Oh yes, I was going to bring this down just because it felt a little bit like it was rushing, so make 150. Okay. Save, and let's go. That's better. Okay, I know what the problem is now. There's an extra bar in here that we forgot about. So let's, but that doesn't sound too bad at all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very happy with that. As per usual, keep on saying it and I'll say it again. Don't forget we do need to polish, alright? But that'll happen off stream. So let's just listen to this last from here. Thank you. So here's the key thing, alright? We spent a couple of minutes developing melody lines and counter melodies, right? Comes to these last two chords and I suddenly like focus in and I spent ages, and it's because when you're dealing with those, I mean this chord sequence here, the chord progression that we've got here, let's call it exactly what it is, these are chords, are so important that when you pay close attention and you move, you make subtle adjustments to each note to make it sound as good as you possibly can. That's how music is written. That's what you want to be doing, right? This stuff here is important also, but it's rhythm. I mean, you know, this isn't We just play this for you quickly. This is not melody. Okay. That's just rhythm. Although I suppose you could call it seasoning also. Right? But this part, we've come to the end of the first section. Now we got this going. I think after this, we'll probably go back into our first section, but now we add in trumpets from the start. But that we'll have to do next time. Because, like I said, I am tired and it's nearly 8:30 here. I don't know if there's anyone in chat, but I'm going to raid out to someone. I just have to find someone to raid to. Thanks for watching, and next time we will carry on with this, definitely. Just find someone to... Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, in case I do post this, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 2 of this. Well, part 12, I think. I think this is part 11. I'm not sure. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next part. Cheers.